Cavs fan, I used to get sick and tired of seeing you on the court because he would always kill us, especially in the playoffs. But to see you playing with so many All Stars, Kawhi, PG, I mean, the list goes on, and now you get to play with another legend here, Trae Young. What is that like to be able to continuously play in your career?
Hello, ATL Kool-Aid drinkers. I'm sitting here listening to Trae Young podcast. You know what I'm saying? He got Terrence Mann, the new Atlanta Hawks, on there. I'm listening to him talk, man, about being serious about making this playoff, man. So, man, what a nice interview. I really enjoyed this interview, man. But if you picking up this video, this is game day. Everybody know it's February 20th. The NBA starts up for the Atlanta Hawks. We finna get ready to go on this run, you know. So with us finna get ready to go on this run, I say, see, everybody didn't know the Kool-Aid drinker was what he was saying about drinking that Kool-Aid and getting to the conference finals again this year. Was that I said that the Atlanta Hawks had to make some trades and bring in some NBA players and with names, and we got three. Like I said in the last podcast, we got Caris LeVert, Terrence Mann, which I'm sitting here watching. Terrence Mann and Trae Young sort of gelling together, man. You know, which is really, really good. And hey. And so I'm sitting here watching it, man. It's really, really interesting, man, to see these guys sort of start some kind of camaraderie together and getting this feel together, you know. I'm glad that Trae Young do have his podcast, so he can bring some stuff, bring his players on, create this camaraderie and stuff, man, with some NBA players. I'm not saying that Bogey and Hunter was an NBA player, but they were. Well, Hunter was drafted, so he wasn't an NBA player to the point where I'm saying that he was a named player that was out there doing something the whole time. The whole time Hunter has been here, he was struggling with injuries and being on and off the court and everything. So it wasn't like he had established himself. But hey, man, Cavaliers and all the people in the league must thought Hunter was pretty good because they really think this is going to help the Cavaliers take it to a whole new level. But we got a surprise for them. I think that Hawks getting two players for one player is a plus. We got so we got Niang and Caris LeVert, two players that we got from the Cavaliers for Hunter. And I think those two players have played two different parts, which Hunter only played one part. So we getting two parts out of these guys. Were they coming off the bench or were the one is starting? I know one of the first games when we were down, Niang was starting. I think he's gonna probably be starting again. I think LeVert probably getting a little bit more feel of being in that point guard, coming out the bench, backing up Trae a little bit. I think Terrence Mann is starting to pick up his role. Coach is starting to find what his role is. Cause we're gonna need these vets, man. We're gonna need this. But we need the rookies too. We definitely need Zach, man. We need Zach to be half of what a number one draft pick would be, and that means making the defensive plays, going after the ball, I need him using his energy and getting his energy up so we can get a lot of loose balls, you know, get rebounds, play defense, you know what I'm saying? And make his shots, man, every now and then, you know, especially the wide open shots, man, and making the layup. So even if you have to step in a little bit, you know. So, I mean, I think we got a really good chance Right now, I'm gonna go over some situation with us. Right now, I'm looking at right here. Right here, the Hawks right now. When we left, the Hawks was in the ninth, but obvious one of the teams must have lost, and by they losing, I'm getting in position. By they losing, it ended up putting the Hawks in the eighth spot. So the Hawks is actually in the eighth spot now, and at 26, they still under 500. Okay, 3 games under 500, 26 and 29. But that's what I was saying. It's a lot of teams that is playing right around that 500 ball. Even the Bucks, man, who is in fifth spot, they 29 and 24, switch they 5 games over 500. But at the same time, they only 3 games in front of us. Okay, so if they slip a little bit, man, we can be right there with them all. Cause we got what, like 20. I heard they had 24, 27 more games left. The Hawks has a lot of home games to play. That out of that 27, I think they got about 14 or 15 games, home games out of that. So they got more home games than they have playing than playing away. Okay, so that put them in a good position. So as of for right now, we're gonna go over this right here. We got the Bucks, who is in the fifth spot. Like I said, they were 29 and 24. We got the Pistons, who is in the sixth spot. They're actually 29 and 26. And then we have the Orlando Magic, who we are playing tonight. Which if we beat them, we'll move up to the seventh spot. So they're actually they are 27 and 29. And we 26 and 29. So and then we have going down to the 10th spot, we have the Heat, which is 25 and 28, which that makes us, we put us in a position where we really can't lose if we want to try to stay up in that top 7, 8 spot. So it's gonna be a battle, man. Then the Bucks is 22. And they 22 and 33. So it's gonna be a battle for that 6th spot. That's the battle spot right there. Unless the Bucks just start having a really, really bad group of playing time, it's gonna be looking bad. Okay. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna look at and see who the Bucks got to play in their next 3 to 4 games. So let's see. Let me see what we got the Bucks here. Okay, the next game today. Let me see. Yeah. So let me see. I had to get my specs. You see what I'm saying? I had to get my specs to put them on here. So we're gonna look at this right here. I'm looking at here that the Bucks we're gonna also end up playing the Bucks too. So if we can beat the Bucks when we play them, we'll be playing them on March the 4th. But I'm looking here today. The Bucks is gonna be playing the Clippers. So that could be possible a slip. Now they're gonna be playing a back-to-back today and tomorrow. Then they're gonna play the Wizards. That should be a win for them. The Heat is not gonna be easy. Hold on, let me see here. Yeah, the Heat is not going to be easy for them, which they're going to play them on Sunday. Houston Rockets. Hopefully Houston Rockets handle the business for us on them guys, man. You know, on the 25th. They got the Nuggets. They got a tough little run. Yeah, they got the Mavericks. So they got a little tough schedule coming on the back end. So you never know. We might catch them. We might can catch them, guys. We might can catch them. We might can catch them. You never know. I ain't saying our schedule is easy. It's just that we got a lot of home games. Okay, we got a lot of home games. Let's see who next. We got the Pistons. So the Pistons in sixth spot right now. Okay, so the Pistons will play. So the Pistons actually played yesterday. No, I'm not right. Let me see. The Pistons will play tomorrow. Yep, they'll play tomorrow. They're not showing that they'll play today. Showing they played their last game, which was on the 12th, and then now the next game will be tomorrow, which they will be playing the Spurs. Now I heard some bad news about Wemby, man. Heard he had blood clots and stuff like that. They say he might be out from the little news that I had got or what I heard that he might be out. He actually might be out for the rest of the year until they try to figure out where he getting these blood clots and why he having these blood clots. So dang, man, dude was about to be the face of the NBA, man. And I am so sad that brother, man, had to be in that position, man. I'm so sad about that brother. But dang. Anyway, hopefully, man, they're gonna put a bomber right there on the Spurs, making that run. I'm sure that a lot of them gonna be playing with a heavy heart, you know, cause he was really one of the top pieces that was gonna make a difference in their team winning. So the Spurs, the Pistons playing the Spurs tomorrow. Chance of the Spurs beating them is gonna be very slim. But then, you know, coming right back up, man, on the 3rd, man, the Pistons are going to be playing us. So we get a chance to make a dent by playing them. And they're going to be playing us here at home, of course. And then they're going to leave us back-to-back game. They're going to play Clippers. Then they're going to play the Celtics. And then they're going to play the Nuggets. Oh, man. That right there, woo! That might help us out right there. So if the Clippers and ourselves, okay, and the Celtics and the Bucks and the Nuggets can put a whoop stick on them guy called everybody right now is playing for positioning. So man, I hope we can get these guys for real, for real, for real. All right, guys, let me see what we got here next. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. So next we got let me see. So next we got the Orlando Magic, which we know who they playing. Orlando Magic will be playing us today, and then they're gonna go into a back-to-back. Then tomorrow at 7 o'clock they're gonna be playing the Grizzlies. They're gonna be a toughie, man. Then they're gonna skip the Grizz. Then they're gonna play the Wizards on the 23rd, the Cavaliers, the Warriors, the Raptors. Okay, Orlando got a pretty little easy slate, man. But it's still a few people. Long we beat them, long we could beat them when we go match head to head, we should be okay. Okay, so right now they in front of us. If we win tonight, we can move up to that 7th spot. It'll be 27 to 29, and they'll be 27 and 30, and we'll be 27 and 29. We don't want to end up in that 26 and 30, man. That just make it hard to start catching up in that loss column and put us a little bit behind. So we really need to win tonight, get that 7th spot, and then come us. And you know what our schedule look like, right? So tonight we'll be playing them, Orlando Magic, and then we won't have a game. We won't have another game until the 23rd, which we'll be playing the Pistons. So these games right here is very important right here for us. For us, if we're gonna look like we're gonna make a run, we'll play the Pistons here at home. We play the Heat here at home, which is another team right behind us. We cannot afford to lose to them because they right behind us. Then we'll turn around on the 26th, and we'll play the Heat again. Okay, and so now our gauntlet start. Now we'll play OKC here at home. We're gonna play the Bucks here at home, but we're gonna have to go play the Grizzlies. So our schedule is not really that hard. It's not easy either. So it's gonna be a run for the playoffs. NBA run for the playoffs. Everything looking good. I feel good about the Hawks. They made the trade. They have a chance to make a really good run. They have showed potential in the beginning of the year that they can beat anybody. They beat the top 3 teams in the beginning of the year. I mean, when I talk about the top 3 teams, we talking about, they didn't beat the Knicks in the last 2 games, but it was a really good game the last game. We should have beat them in actuality. Just a few mistakes, missed free throws. We should have beat them. We was the better team. Showed that we was the better team. One way or the other, your center miss 8, go 2 for 8 from the free throw line. It's not good. But and then Niang had a wide open shot to close the game out, and he missed it. I'm sure he felt bad about that. The way the dude pointed at him, like, man, you better. He pointed at him like, dude, So if you watch the end of that end of that shot, you'll see the New York Knicks guy pointing in his face, man, like you better not make that shot or something like that, But anyway, we finna get ready to go make this run, man. Hawks gonna play tonight. This is game day. First time back from the All-Star rest time. I want everybody who's an ATL Kool-Aid drinker who see this video and want to leave a comment, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. And so when I do, and hit the notification bell, so when I do put up a video, you'll get that. I don't put up a lot of videos. Sometimes I put them on game day. Eventually I'm gonna start doing some stuff consistently and stuff like that. I have some pictures and stuff or slides I want to upload. I just got to find how I'm going to upload those pictures up on to the website. Some of my history with the Hawks and stuff like that. But as being a member and ticket holder, but I just want to say to the guys, Atlanta Hawks, if y'all drinking this Kool-Aid with me and y'all get ready to go on this Kool-Aid ride, you got to get the red Kool-Aid, put some sugar in it. So make it pretty sweet and everything, so you guys can get a good taste out of it. And I like that lemonade Kool-Aid too, man. Lemonade Kool-Aid good. But the night gonna make a telltale of all things. Not totally, because you got so many more games to do, and so many other teams got a chance to win and lose. So I just want to say to y'all, ATL Kool-Aid drinkers, hit that thumb up, hit the notification bell, and if you have not subscribe, okay? Because I will be doing more commentary videos. I'm not saying anything negative about anybody right now. Right now, the Hawks did some things that I like what to do. Landry made the trades. I wish the other little point guard would have liked it. I found out that he probably didn't want to be here. According to when I listened to what Landry was saying, he was talking about we got to make a decision what they're going to do with him. And I think the dude really didn't want to be here, man. But that's okay. It just make room for somebody else. And Atlanta Hawks, okay, the night, we know that, let me just say this about the injury. The night, what his name? We know that Vic Krejci is not going to be playing, and Nance is not going to be playing tonight. They still out. It's going to be a while for them to be out. So I have heard word that Clint Capella is going to be playing, which I'm going to be love to see Clint Capella play. He should come out with a lot of energy. He's been resting for a long time now. And I hope, like I said, I hope he come out to show himself and make himself do like the same thing that your boy Hunter did. Come out and play like you want to remain in the NBA, raise your value. You know what I'm saying? Because Trae Young going to be ready to dime you up on that pick and roll and stuff like that. And Coach, come on, man. I mean, I know Okongwu might start. but I think it's time to give Clint Capella a little bit more time, and let's see if we can get Okongu. I don't know. Just put a big guy out there with him. Don't let him be out there by himself, coach. No more small team. No more small ball. Let's play big. All the big boys can shoot, or shoot just as good as the small boys. So let's go. Let's go Hawks. Let's go Hawks. And you see what I say right here? That's going to be my statement. Tomorrow starts today, okay? Let's go Hawks. Caw-caw, caw-caw. ATL Kool-Aid drinker in the house.